Good evening. I think we should begin in a comfortable seat today. So if you'd like to sit on a block or maybe sit on your shins, a space that the bottom body is comfortable, the spine can lengthen, and you feel like you're able to sit tall. Good. And then the arms are just down from the shoulders, shoulders down from the ears. Begin by setting your gaze in front of you to one point. And then we'll take a few deep breaths this way, and eventually the eyes will close. So soft eyes already once you find this gaze. Find a fuller inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale slow. Good. Again, inhale through the nose. Out the mouth when you're ready. And one more like that, in through the nose, filling. As you exhale out the mouth, eyes start closing. And now breathing in and out through the nose. Consciously breathing with your body. Detaching from where you were and what you did today. Give yourself multiple breaths to come into this space, physically, mentally, and energetically. And we open all of the senses at first as we find our way. Be open to what you may carry. And with each breath that moves through, it brings a wave of energy, but also your ability to release, your ability to feel deeply, reminding you that you are always in tune, always connected. And among the movement, as you settle, there is always truth. Take these moments to connect to your breath. As your awareness grows to include your connections, start to open and breathe through the ribs. The upper back. Feel breath move the upper belly. And middle back. Now breathing more smoothly as you lengthen this breath. Encourage the inhales to fill you to the top. This is without strain or force. As you exhale, we sense movement through the pit of the belly, in and up. And feel inside the shoulders, they remain soft. For this next minute or even two, shift into Ujjayi Pranayama with that slight constriction in the back of the throat. Back body fills, then front. And on these exhales, front body emptying, then back. As connection grows, we find our path. Notice the slight pause at the bottom of each exhale. Start to engage the pelvic floor. One more round, Ujjayi, take it slow. And then inhale through the nose, out the mouth. And draw the palms together in front of your heart. Even without conscious breath control, notice how it's naturally deeper here. You feel into the body. Intention rises from this space individually. And this month, consider setting a dedication. How far out are you connecting someone or something? And now a single Om, inhale. Let's find a deeper inhale through the nose and sigh out the mouth. And then sealing the lips gently, return to your Ujjayi. As you open the eyes on an inhale, this external gaze is lazy. And each time it comes to a point today, can you let it stay, building your focus? Let's sweep the arms high on a breath in. You can look up to the sky. As you exhale, right hand down, just lengthen through the left side, bends. And inhale, we'll rise. So both arms reach, gaze might lift again. Exhale to the left side, slow. Good, and with breath one more time. Inhale. Full exhale. Yeah, you can bend your right elbow. Inhale. And to the left, breathe out. Let's rise on an inhale, reach up, look up. Hands through heart as you exhale. Coming forward, tabletop, breathe in. From tabletop, take a moment to spread the fingers, root through the palms. Let's take a moment to tuck the toes under, even the pinky toe if you can, heels might splay, and then shift your bottom back toward your heels. Feeling into the soles of the feet. Noticing your edge already, can we be gentle? On an inhale, shift forward, tabletop, untuck the toes, tops of the feet land, and then sit back on the heels for a moment as you exhale. You might stay here just simply leaning back a bit, or you can walk the hands back and try lifting the knees. Again, heels might splay, take it easy. Length through the ankles, the shins. Try to keep the heart lifted, inhale, and slowly lower the knees, exhale. As you come forward, tabletop, once again, flat palms, fingers spread. We'll tuck the toes to lift the knees, downward facing dog, slow, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And if you're someone who likes to pedal through the feet right away, try walking your feet back. Let the heels come off the mat. Melody is assisting for this class, so you may feel her hands or mine. That's if your assist chip says assist. Otherwise, you can turn it down. There's no assist on the other side. Finding a bit of stillness through those legs as the heels reach. Glance back at your feet. They're about frontal hips distance. And then broaden those heels to the side so they line up with second toe, and feel the space through the sacrum. Engage the thighs, they lift up. Long through the spine, heavy head. Neck is long as well as an extension of the spine. And then feel how the palms press, how the palms connect you to earth, to something solid. And feel that stability travel up the arms from the hands, strong and straight. Upper inner arms roll away from the midline. Continue to hang the head. Good. And then start to feel into these clear lines you've created already, alignment in the skin, traveling deep down to the bones, all connected with breath. On your next inhale, let's bend the knees deep, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, Ardha, half flat back, heel toe the feet apart. And then we'll fold in, exhale, Uttanasana. And just hang the arms, hang the head. Bend the knees if you notice the weight shifts back into the heels automatically. And then pick up the toes, spread them out, let them land softly. And even out how the weight is distributed in the feet. 4 points root, arches lifting, and carry that stability from ground up into the ankles, up into the legs. We always start slow, building with breath. It helps you find your way. We'll keep these feet grounded so we don't rock the weight forward and back. Inhale, Ardha, length and long spine, hold your space. So this might be fingertips on the ground or hands pressing into shins. Let the spine reach evenly on all 4 sides. If you know your tail sticks up, lengthen it back and notice the pit of the belly come in. Can you find more room along the spine? Let's take a full inhale here, crown reaches. As you exhale, root through the feet will rise, Tadasana, step those feet together. Then inhale, Utthita, circle the arms up, reach up, look up, hold your space. Palms can meet at the top, lift your gaze between the thumbs and build your focus once you commit to that gaze. Can you engage the thighs without squeezing your bottom? And then feel once again the weight even in the feet. You finding your ground, holding your space, watching the external things change as you breathe. Take one more inhale, grow nice and tall. Exhale, we'll fold Uttanasana, belly up and over those thighs. Inhale, Ardha, half flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, step back. Once you're in plank, breathe in. Let's modify chaturanga, lower knees, chest, chin, exhale. Heart through the arms, cobra on an inhale, tops of feet root. And then continue to engage the legs. So the thighs are lifted, knees might rise away from your mat, but soften center bottom as those elbows reach back and even pin into the sides. Shoulder heads then roll for the sky, heart is reaching, gaze can be down, inhale. And lower, exhale, forehead down. Plank or tabletop, breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pelvic floor lifts and pit of the belly rises. Big breath. Inhale, bend the knees, press. Exhale, step or float, feet to hands. Feet together, inhale, Ardha. Exhale, Uttanasana. Rise, Utthita Tadasana, reach up, look up. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain. Inhale, Utthita, reach up, maybe back. Fold, exhale, Uttanasana. Following breath, inhale, Ardha. Exhale, plank. One clear line, inhale. Chaturanga, bend the elbows straight back, lower to elbow height, exhale. Cobra or upward facing dog, breathe in. We have a few breaths. If it's up dog, thighs are off the mat, hips and heart beyond those arms. Try looking forward so we don't strain the neck. Keep the chest opening, broadening in both of these poses. Inhale, pit a belly in, down dog, exhale. Take a breath. Feel your ground. We root to then rebound. Inhale, press. Exhale, step or float. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, fold. Rise Utthita, inhale. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, Chaturanga, step or float. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, down dog, Adho Mukha. Inhale, press. Exhale to float. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, fold. Rise Utthita, inhale. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, press. Exhale to float. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, fold. Rise Utthita, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Ardha. Chaturanga. Exhale, breathe out to the pose. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, press. Exhale to float. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, fold. Rise Utthita, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Ardha. Chaturanga. Exhale, step or float. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Hold space. Let the breath really show you where tensions are releasing today. Let those heels reach down evenly. Upper inner arms continue to roll away. Final breath here if you're joining. From down dog, inhale, press. Exhale, step or float. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, fold. Rise Utthita, inhale. Tadasana, mountain, exhale. Let's bend the knees, Utkatasana, breathe in. Surya Namaskara B. Here the weight will shift back into the heels. Feet are together, knees are together. Drop the tail. Only going so deep that you can maintain your breath. You can continue focusing on what you're feeling, what is actually happening. Spine is still tall in this all four sides. And ribs on the front come down and in. Good. If you notice that right away the shoulders come up to the ears, try taking your arms a little wider. You can even cactus the arms, bending your elbows. But they remain energized, energy to the hands, energy to the fingers. And then build your focus with that focal point you found. Where's your gaze, your drishti? Are you here? Those of you with straight arms overhead, try pressing the palms, looking up between thumbs, and then commit to it. Good. Know what's happening in your own inner space, because it's a reflection of everything externally. It even shows you the way, the path to what it is that you are about to create. Physically, mentally, energetically. Good, and stay nice and tall. Let's take one more inhale, lengthen. Fold, exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha, half flat. Exhale, Chaturanga, step or float. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, down dog, Adho Mukha. Right leg lifts, inhale, flex the foot. Connect knee to nose, exhale. Lengthen the leg, breathe in. And step it through. Think knee to nose as you do Vira 1. Back foot flat, circle the arms up, inhale. Deep bend in the right knee, back leg is strong and straight. Root through that pinky toe side of the left foot, exhale. Good, and then lengthen up through the spine. Just like you did in Utkatasana, those palms might press above you, gaze can lift. There's no need to strain the throat. If looking up does that, just gaze forward. All right, inhale, lengthen. Circle the hands down, flat palms, step back, plank, inhale. And Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Left leg lifts, breathe in. Knee to nose, exhale. Lengthen the leg, inhale. And step through, exhale, think knee to nose, back foot flat, Vira 1, inhale, circle the arms. Take your time coming up. Deepen into the left knee, spread those left toes out. And then pinky toe side, right foot pressing. Rooting. There's a rebound up through the body. Hips are squaring, spine is lengthening. Palms can press, look up. Yeah, no need to move into excess, strain, force. Be in the dance. The ever-changing flow that's happening, even as we hold. One more inhale. Circle the hands down, exhale, flat palms, plank as you breathe in. And it's a full exhale, chaturanga. It's a pose, not a transition. Heart opens, inhale. Down dog, exhale. So we'll pick up the pace a bit with that, but still very mindful and with breath. Inhale, press. Exhale, step or float. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, inhale, chair. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale, Ardha. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Right leg lifts, inhale. Step through, exhale. Vira 1, breathe into the top. Exhale, chaturanga. You can step back, plank, inhale, lower chaturanga, exhale. Be with your breath. Heart opens, inhale. Down dog, we meet. Left leg, inhale. Step it through, exhale. Rise to the top, inhaling. Good, and exhale brings us down and through. You can add an extra breath if you need to. Inhale, Urdhva. That's great. Exhale, Adho Mukha. One more time, inhale, press. Exhale, float. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, inhale. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha. Chaturanga, exhale to the bottom. Inhale, Urdhva. Good, Gary. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Right leg, inhale. Step through, exhale, Vira 1, breathe into the top. Exhale, chaturanga to the bottom. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. There's no rush. We'll meet, exhale, Adho Mukha. Left leg, inhale. Step through, exhale, Vira 1 to the top. We breathe in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, Adho Mukha. And we have a few breaths here. You're welcome to rest. Down dog can provide some relief as you hang the head. Those of you choosing to stay in Adho Mukha Svanasana, feel the palms press, feel the heels reach. And between those two spaces of foundation, create balance. Smooth your breathing. What you see and feel inside is directly affected externally. And I should use the word reflected. It all begins in how you perceive. Down dog in the next breath if you're joining. Let's inhale together through the nose and let out a sigh. Ah, cleaning, clearing. From down dog, inhale, press. Exhale, step or float lightly. Inhale, Ardha half. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Utkatasana, bend the knees, inhale. Exhale, Ardha Utkatasana, get low, half chair. Inhale, hands to heart, stay long. Let's twist to the right, exhale, Parivrita. Now left elbow can cross outside right knee, or elbows can come between the knees when we're twisting. But sit your bottom low. Every inhale, spine lengthens evenly, all four sides. That's how we get the most out of these twists. And the exhales, we turn, turn, turn. That right palm presses down into the left. One more breath. Inhale, come back to center, hands at heart, twist to the left, exhale. Good, the elbow can come in between. Bottom low. If you knew that it rose up, sit a little lower. And then drop into the twist, drop into what's happening. Left palm down into the right, continue lengthening through the spine. Last breath, turn, turn, turn. Back to center, inhale, reach those arms forward. Ardha Utkatasana. As you exhale, plant the palms, Bakasana, crane. So hands, shoulders distance. Bend those elbows back. Knees high towards your armpits. Look forward. You're rounded through your back. And then look forward. Maybe you shift onto toe tips. Maybe one toe lifts or one foot lifts. Don't discredit the work you're doing or the step you're in. You can switch which foot is lifted, or you can begin lifting both heels toward your bottom. Breathe. Building foundation is the hardest part of this. Take your time. Keep that spine rounded. Look forward. Inhale. Chaturanga, step or flow. Exhale. Great. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Oh, yes. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Take a breath. Right leg lifts. Inhale. Step it through. Exhale, Vira-1. Circle the arms up as you inhale. So the more you root through the pinky toe side of the left foot, the more space you'll find through that left frontal hip. Move into that strong and straight back leg. And then as you find space, deepen into your right knee. Tail drops, pit of belly lifts, and the spine is lengthening, reaching. Press those palms, look up. Let's inhale here, grow tall. Exhale, belly over right thigh. Bottom body stays, arms can continue to reach. Palms face in towards midline, breathe. If your bottom seems high and the spine is rounding, sink a little deeper into your right knee. Hands to heart, inhale. We'll twist to the right, exhale. Now left elbow crosses. A modification can be lifting your left heel, especially if there's interesting sensations through your left knee. Yep, and then the hips can lower a bit. Doing great, long. Let that right palm press into the left. One more breath to twist you. We'll lead with the left arm, Vira-2, windmill open, inhale. Hips and heart open to the left side wall. Stance can lengthen. Left toes point to the left. Good. Find your breath. Let the belly grow tall as your spine, and then draw the back hip in as the front hip starts to lift. Reach across the chest without overextending through the shoulders, shoulder blades on the back, and then steady gaze over right middle finger. By pressing into your right foot, let's straighten the right leg. Inhale, Trikonasana, extend far, far forward, triangle, exhale. This can be right hand down, like shin or even thigh. Left arm high, look up. Commit to the gaze. Here, as you root through that back leg and engage your right upper thigh, draw your tail down towards your left inner heel. Spiral heart and gaze up for the sky. You hear this cue a lot in side angle, but even here, can you scoop your right side bottom underneath you? Lengthen your right side waist. From the strength of your center, inhale, Vira-2. So come up and then allow that right knee to bend. Exhale. Inhale here. And windmill the hands down, exhale. Flat palms as you step to plank, breathe in. Chaturanga, exhale, slow. Take your back bend, inhale. And down dog, exhale, full breath. Left leg lifts, inhale. Step it through, exhale, Vira-1. Circle the arms up, that's our inhale. Rise. Strong and straight through your back leg. Open that right frontal hip. And then deepen into your left knee. Hollies, try turning your right toes forward a little bit. You too, Jamie. That turning into the leg allows the hip to come forward, and then from a level hip space, spine reaches. Palms can press, gaze can lift, breathe. Feel the whole length of the spine already here. Inhale. Now take that belly over left thigh. Exhale, stay just as long. Spine doesn't have to round. Palms face in. We reach through the fingers. Do you have that tendency already to overextend through the shoulders? Hands to heart, inhale, press them together, twist to the left, exhale. Parvrita Parshvakonasana. You can modify by lifting your right heel. Otherwise, that foot stays flat. It's still a Vira-1 base. Draw your left hip back. Stay low in your left knee. Good, George. Ground that right pinky toe side of the foot if you're committing to that back foot flat. Take one more breath, twisting. Then lead with the right arm, Vira-2. Inhale. And open up hips and heart to the right. Exhale. Low in the left knee. Right toes to the right. Breathing. Spine lengthening. And then back hip into body. Front hip rising. Energy through arms. Try turning this hip open to the side. There you go. Then draw it in. Left hip rises. Good. Gaze over left middle finger. That feel different? It's great. Now root through your left foot, straighten the left leg. Inhale, reach forward, Trikonasana. Long breath to get you there. The left hand comes down. It can be high or low. Good, and then right arm high, open chest, lift the gaze, right fingertips. Keep your back leg strong, outer edge of the right foot presses, and then engage your left thigh. Tail towards right inner heel, left side bottom underneath you. Good, Pam, good. And then spiral heart and gaze up. Root through that left palm to lengthen the waist, crown reaches forward. Doing great, Mark, last breath. Okay, let's come up on an inhale, bend the left knee, exhale, Viratu, full breath in, windmill the hands down, exhale, flat palms, plank, inhale, slow chaturanga, full exhale. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a breath. Inhale, press, exhale, step or float. Inhale, Ardha, exhale, fold. Utkatasana, inhale. Ardha Utkatasana, exhale. Hands through heart, breathe in, stay long. Twist to the left, exhale, right elbow crosses. Here you might bring those palms out to the left side, Parshva Bakasana. Fingers will face forward, as in front of the mat, front of the room. And that elbow, right elbow stays connected to left outer knee. You can flex the feet, knees together, feet together, shift the weight to the side, and the feet may start lifting. One more breath. Either way, we're all in a twist. Bring it back to center when you're ready. Hands to heart, everybody. Inhale. Let's fold between, exhale. Let it go, one breath. Good, bend the knees, Utkatasana, inhale. Ardha Utkatasana, exhale. Step by step, hands to heart, breathe in. Twist to the right, breathe out. Twisting is the first step, otherwise palms come down, all 10 fingers point forward. You have to shift the weight over to your right. That elbow and knee stay connected. If knees are together and feet are together, they lift. That's it, Pam. Move your right hand to the right a bit more and you're in it. Good, you guys. Hug into midline. One more breath. It will help the twist. Laughing helps too. All right, back to center. Inhale, everybody. And fold, exhale, let it go. Inhale, Ardha, half flat. Heel to the feet apart, outer hips width. And again, we'll fold Uttanasana. Let's bend the knees and stack the spine. Inhale, very slow. Rising, head last, exhale, Tadasana, wide-legged. Circle the arms up, inhale, again, nice and slow. And from the very top, look up, go back, exhale. Bending the knees will help drop the tail. Lift your heart as high up as you can. Try not to focus too much on the going back. Stay lifted. Let's rise, inhale, we're nice and tall, extended mountain, Uttita. Tadasana, exhale, grounded right here. Bring the feet together, Utkatasana, inhale, chair. And then Ardha Utkatasana, slow to plant the palms, Bakasana. As you plant the palms, can the knees come high? And can you trust the shift? Round your upper back, lift that gaze. Maybe you're on the toe tips. That's it, Jamie. Ground your inner palms, you guys. It truly helps. Breathe. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Beautiful, heart opens, inhale. Down dog, exhale, take a breath. So strong. Right leg lifts, inhale. Step it through, exhale, Vira 1. Circle those arms as if you're moving through water this whole time. Good, hips are squared off forward. Exhale, belly over right thigh, stay long. Hands through heart, inhale, twisting to the right, exhale, left elbow crosses. Here, if you'd like to open the arms wide to a T, can that left elbow stay outside your right knee? Can you lean your upper back a bit to experience the twist higher in the spine? And then look up towards those right fingers if they're reaching. Lead with the left arm, Vira 2, your inhale. Stay low in the right knee. Those left toes turn to the left to open the hips, exhale. Slowly straighten the right leg, inhale. Reach forward as you do Trikonasana, exhale. As if you lift the pelvis up and turn it on its side. Yeah, let's try Uttita through the top arm. Reach it overhead, pinky down, thumb up for the sky. And then draw that tailbone down towards your left inner heel as you root through your right palm. On an inhale, rise up, center, exhale, right knee bends, Viratu. And now extend forward for side angle. Inhale, Parshvakonasana. Just as long as you were in triangle. You might notice the right hand comes down right away. Otherwise, elbow to thigh. Utthita again through the top arm, as long as it creates space for you. Spiral heart and gaze up. Scoop that right side bottom underneath you. That's it, George. And keep your back leg strong. All right, your next inhale, let's gaze down. Flat palms. We're in a lunge and plank. Step back. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Hold your space. Inhale here and to your belly. All the way down. All right, just a moment. The forehead can land or you can gaze to one side. And with forehead and center, zip those legs together, Shalabhasana. Arms long by your sides, palms facing up. Zip those legs together, they're active, and then root through the pelvis to lift both ends. Inhale. Imagine your fingertips are reaching back towards your heels. And then can you bring the inner arches of the feet together? Hug your legs together, that's good, Melody. Soften the center of your bottom, and then notice how the heart can also rise. There's space because of the softening. Take an inhale, lower everything, exhale. One breath here, you can gaze to one side. Okay, Shalabhasana A, as the forehead comes to center, let's plant the palms back by the natural waist like cobra arms. Zip the legs together and inhale here as the palms press. Let's lift the legs. Really hone in on where you've landed that gaze. Breathe. Once again, you can feel the arches of the feet coming together, the strength of the legs, softening the center of your bottom. Take a full breath in, lift your heart. Now ground the feet, cobra, exhale. Can the chest rise? Your next inhale, upward facing dog. Lift the thighs off the mat. Bring the hips forward through the arms. Inhale. Down dog, slow. Exhale. Feel that. Big breath in. Draw the belly in as you exhale to lengthen your lower back. Left leg lifts. Inhale. Step it through. Exhale. 0-1. Circle the arms up as you breathe in. Level the hips forward. Keep your back leg strong. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, belly over left thigh. Keep your right leg strong. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, twist left side. So here, arms might open wide to a T. We explored this on the previous side. Gaze can start lifting. Trust the leaning back of the upper back as the twist is climbing. Good, take one more breath. Lead with the right arm, Viratu. Inhale. Right toes to the right. Open your hips to this side wall. Left knee bends. Now press through the left foot, straighten the left leg. Inhale. Slowly reach forward. Trikonasana, exhale. More sensation as we deepen, as we warm. And here we can Utthita the right arm overhead, pinky down, thumb up. Tail towards right inner heel, thighs engaged, back leg strong. Beautiful, clear lines. Notice what is felt. Come up to center, inhale, then bend that left knee, Viratu, exhale. Then reach forward, inhale, side angle, long. You might notice the left hand comes down to the ground because you're lower in that left knee to begin with. Utthita through the right arm, heart and gaze continue spiraling. Scoop that left side bottom underneath you guys. You're plenty warm. There's space in the hips. Beautiful. See if this can soften. Last full breath. Maybe one day. Gaze down, inhale, hands to the mat, exhale, flat palms, plank, breathe in. Chaturanga is a pose, breathe out, hold space, inhale to your belly, exhale. Oh, how about 2 breaths, rest. You can turn the head. When we stay in the flow though, and we overcome the inertia that might be happening, beautiful things arise. Forehead to center, inhale. So Shalabhasana, again, a variation. Let's sweep the arms back by our sides. Let the tops of the palms press though into the earth. Zip those legs together and then inhale, heart lifts, legs lift. It looks like the very first variation we took, only now the hands, palms facing up, but hands root down. Yeah. And then notice if the thighs can lift a little higher away from the ground, if the heart can come up to meet that same height. Inhale, we're gonna stay. Exhale, B, plant the palms in line with natural waist, lift the heart. It's like a cobra upper body. Soften center bottom. Yeah, set the gaze, inhale, just lower the feet, exhale, this is cobra, breathe in, can the heart rise? Elbows are bent. Exhale, lift the thighs, upward facing dog, hips and heart beyond those arms, breathe in. Pit of the belly in to transition you downward facing dog, full breath. Oh, that was pretty awesome. Inhale, press. Exhale, step or float. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, inhale. Ardha Utkatasana, exhale. You got the idea. Hands to heart, breathe in. Twist to the right, exhale. Staying in the twist. Arms might open wide to a T or Parsva again. Can the palms plant right side of your mat? All 10 fingers pointing forward. And then shift the weight. The step one could be planting the palms, noticing what that feels like. Get out of your own way, you guys. This is practice, this is play. Come back to center when you're ready. Inhale, we'll fold between sides, let it go, exhale. Give your mind a break for a moment. It's heard in the breath and felt in the room when we start thinking about poses, transitions. We'll try second side, Utkatasana, inhale. Ardha as you exhale. Hands to heart, breathe in. This is for length, twist to the left, exhale. Arms can open wide to a T. That might be deeper for you. Otherwise, try planting the palms to the left side of your mat, all 10 fingers pointing forward, and then shift the weight. Maybe you fall. That's definitely part of it. Good, those of you steady, shift your gaze. Look to the left. You got it. Oh, changes things. All right, back to center, inhale. Fold, let it go, exhale. Inhale, Ardha, let's heel to the feet, just about frontal hips distance. It's not too wide. And step on the hands. Bend your knees a lot if you need to do this. Toes to wrist crease. Inhale, lengthen. Allow yourself to fold in, exhale. If there's tension along the back, please bend your knees. Give yourself some softness. Good, you guys. And now if you'd like to rock the head a little bit, side to side, open the jaw, stick out the tongue if there's tension in the mouth, just letting go. We've got momentum behind us. We're over the mountain. Feel what's here now. Notice the difference in yourself, especially physically. When the space is found, what is mirrored then mentally? Give those toes a wiggle, massage your wrists, send a bit more weight forward into the balls of the feet. One more breath. Hollow the low belly as you fold. Yeah, and then inhale, lift your heart, release those hands. Let's fold again, exhale. And everybody bend the knees, roll up nice and slow. This could be a couple breaths. Can the head rise last? And then we'll meet in Tadasana. So roll those shoulders back, step your feet together. And we'll build this posture from the ground up. This pose is how you present yourself, how you stand and walk through the world. So gazing to one point, feel the feet, the weight even in the feet. Thighs lifting. Knees come together. All the way together, good. Tail down, lengthening. Pit of belly in. Spine tall evenly. Back ribs lifting. Chest to the sides, opening. Arms active, reaching downward through the fingers as those upper arms now roll out. Shoulder blades down the back, sternum up. Awareness of every single piece coming together, neck long, crown reaching up. And then soften, eyes, tongue, jaw, and throat. Ujjayi pranayama, a victorious extension of life force that happens inside at any moment you choose. Why not all the time when we're conscious in our body, when we need energy to move? Let it grow and honor the space at the top, as well as the bottom, complete stillness and presence. Slowly on an inhale, circle those arms up, Utthita Tadasana. So palms can press, gaze can lift. If we're here for 3 breaths, can you go up, up, up to maybe go back? The last time we did this, the feet were apart. The knees had a little bend. So take it easy. Make sure you're breathing. You're not seeing stars. Good. One more inhale. Sternum lifts. And a slow fold exhale all the way down. Inhale, Ardha, half flat back. Exhale, Chaturanga. Plant those palms and float. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha, down dog. Let's lift the right leg on an inhale. Open hip, bend the knee here as you exhale. Right knee might rise a bit more, inhaling. Step it through as you exhale, warrior 2, windmill open on an inhale. We'll come into side angle, so reach far, far forward, Parshva exhale. The last time we were in this, I offered Utthita, extending that top arm overhead. Here, possibly binding. Right arm underneath that right leg, and it's from the inside. Wraps under, goes behind. Left arm can go behind, and hands can clasp outside right hip. Use that back leg, foot is rooted. Lean back a bit as the ribs on the front soften down and in. And here you have the option to gaze down, inhale. If you have the bind, step that left foot forward next to the right. Bird of paradise, root through the left foot, start to rise up with the right foot, inhale. We have plenty of time. So maybe you're just on the right toes, heel lifts. Otherwise, if that foot lifts, grow tall through the spine as if it's Tadasana through the entire left side. Lift the chest, right leg may straighten. If you're up, inhale. Very slowly lower that foot down. As you exhale, step it back, bound, side angle. Inhale, spiral open the heart. And as you exhale, release the bind, hands to the ground. From this space, we're in a lunge. Just straighten the right leg, inhale. Long, yeah. See if you can flex the right foot, toes towards the nose, and then possibly fold, belly, chest, chin over your right leg, exhale. Light through the fingers. You do not have to lift those right toes. It's a big pose to begin with. Good. Inhale, ground the right foot, lift your heart. And as you exhale, return to a lunge. So you can vinyasa from here, or you can walk those hands forward with flat palms, level hips, kick switch. Kick switch. That third time, bend the elbows, chaturanga, float it back. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. We'll meet in down dog, exhale, Adho Mukha, full breath. Yeah, if you're confused, down dog. Good. Your next inhale, left leg lifts. Open hip, bend the knee. Keep the palms pressing, left knee a little higher, breathe in. Step it through, exhale, we'll windmill open, Viratu, inhale. Good, so let the hips open to the right side, and once you find that long stance, start reaching forward, side angle, inhale. As you exhale, hand down, exploring the bind, Baddha, it can be half or full. Good, and these are all options as we explore our pose and what that means to us today. All right, if you're having the binds, look down, step forward with that right foot, and then root through the right foot and just explore lightness through your left foot, left leg. Good, Jamie. The foot doesn't have to lift off the ground. If it does, tall through the spine, you can try straightening that left leg. There we go. This side's definitely different. And if you're up, try looking over your right shoulder. Give it another go if you fell out. Last breath. Keep the bind, return to your bound side angle, Baddha Parshvanasana. Then release the bind, inhale, hands to the ground, we're gonna lunge, exhale, long, and straighten that left leg, breathe in. Maybe the toes lift towards the nose, and you fold, exhale, belly, chest, chin. Awesome. Be gentle as you move, sensation. Opening the calf, opening the hamstring. And then as you make that connection, sweeten, align, deepen, draw that left hip back, fold over the thigh with the belly. You know, we think we have a pose and then it's like, oh, that's a modification of the pose. You know, there's always something more. So why not spend the time in this? This is it. Your next inhale, lift your heart, return to that lunge. So you can walk the hands forward, kick switch, exhale. And it's called kick switch because we lift the leg. I like lift switch. We land on the opposite foot. Lift switch. The third time, chaturanga, you can bend your elbows, float, step, skip it. Down dog, big breath. And that was it. We're done with that. I always like to ask myself at the end of practice, did I have any regrets? Did I miss anything because I was busy in my head? Often, yes. So from down dog, inhale, press. Let's float the feet wider than the hands, exhale. We're at the top of our mat. And malasana. Take a moment. Hands can come to hearts. Drop the bottom. A lot of times we hear, press your elbows into the knees, widen. But today, can you press your legs into the elbows? Press the palms together then, and see if that helps you grow taller. One pointed focus with the gaze. Paula, you can step the feet wider if that helps you ground the heels. You too, long, yeah. And now come into your breath. Since we have space through the midline, feel how the pelvic floor lifts, how the pit of the belly rises towards the spine. And now let's plant the palms, inhale, we'll lift the hips high. And this can become a wide-legged forward fold, or we can explore Bhuja Pidasana, arm pressure pose. So holding the back of your right leg, this can be the heel, Achilles tendon, the calf, with your right hand. Can you draw your right shoulder under the knee? If you had that bind and side angle, you can do this. Same on the left. So hold the back of that left leg. Yeah. Now let's go. Okay. So shoulders underneath those knees, maybe behind the calves. You can stay here, head hanging. It's not a pretty pose. Or you can plant your palms, fingers point forward, just like Bakasana. It's a little less scary though, because we're gonna bend the knees, bend the elbows, and sit back. You're creating this shelf to sit on with the backs of the arms. Can you now hug your arms with your legs? Feet can lift. Maybe cross those ankles. Arm pressure pose. If it's ridiculous, stay in the fold. Wiggle the shoulders under. Toes towards the nose. If you have the clasp of the ankles, one more breath. Good. All right. From here, we're going to sit our bottom down. So release the bind of the ankles. Good. Those of you with those arms underneath the legs, bring the feet to the ground. Hands go back for Masana. Legs straighten. Tortoise. Okay. Those of you without the bind, arms under legs, bring the feet together. Baddha Konasana. Yeah, stay right there. You're doing great. And create more of this diamond shape with the legs. So feet away from the hips. And we're going to fold with a rounded spine on an exhale. And eventually you guys might decide to wiggle the forearms under the calves. It's a rounded back, but still finding space. Finding space because the chest is down. Can you breathe into the back? We have 3 more breaths, lengthen them. There's benefit in each one, and they're all very different. That's it, George. Just hang the head, feel your breath through the back body. Last one, lengthen this inhale. Fold a little deeper because you can soften with the exhale. Good, Amy. And then let's rise again. Slow inhale. Release those arms from under the legs, those of you in Karmasana. And then legs can lengthen out in front of you as you exhale. Paschimottanasana. All the way together, flex the feet. Come right up on the sitting bones. Hands to thighs, root down to lift the sternum up. Inhale. And then belly up and over the thighs as you exhale. Stay long. Don't worry about getting low. Let the crown reach. Good, Mark. So I know this is probably a lot for you for the backs of the legs. Try flexing feet. Good. And not even worried about folding more. Long through here. We can continue to broaden across the chest and roll those upper arms out. Good, Holly. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Let the thighs lift. It's like a pulley system through the legs. The thighs lift, the hamstrings open. Toes towards the nose, shins lift. Calves broaden and open. And one more breath. Inhale, rise up to center. As you exhale, right knee bends, Janu Sirsasana A. So this looks like tree legs, right foot to the left inner thigh. Circle the arms up for the sky, inhale. Turn towards your left leg to fold over it, exhale. If the hands go beyond the foot, hold your left wrist with your right hand. See if that bind can come into the arch of the left foot, and then lead with the chest so you're not yanking on the arms. Shoulder blades still on the back for all of us. Inhale when you're ready. Exhale slow. And so since we're finding so many folds towards the end of our practice tonight, can you now come into a bit more of the twist that this pose offers? Navel towards that left thigh. And as you find less space between thigh and belly, can your right elbow make its way towards left knee, inner or outer? One more breath, Brandy. On an inhale, we'll rise up. Exhale, right knee points up for the sky, Marichasana C. This means the right foot plants directly next to your left inner thigh. There's no space there. And then already you can see I'm very close with the thigh and the belly. Grow tall, inhale, find that closeness. And then we'll twist to the right as you exhale. Turn, turn, turn. Left arm can make its way outside the knee, or you can wrap the arm. Right hand behind you as you lift the chest, inhale. And then that gaze might turn over right shoulder, exhale. Breathe in, Jamie. And exhale. Good, 2 more breaths. Continue reaching up through the crown. Last one. And slowly, let's come back to center, inhale. Like Janu A, let your right knee open to the right. Okay, so it looks like tree legs. And then plant your right palm outside the right hip. This will help us ease our way into a bit of extension. So left arm overhead. You can root down to lift the bottom. Look back towards your left hand. And then press through your right palm and turn your chest up for the sky. Yeah, inhale. Lower down, exhale. Second side, extend your right leg long, bend the left. Janu Sirsasana. Circle the arms up, inhale. Turn towards your right leg to fold as you exhale. And if the hands go beyond the feet, then we hold right wrist, left fingers, and just notice, can that come into the arch of the foot? The chest leads. Left thigh opening softly. Inhale. Able to approach what it is you're perceiving internally with less avoidance. Embracing, connecting, being. Really understanding that these things that show up are part of your wholeness. Come into the twist a bit more as you see them. As you allow yourself to experience them, navel towards right thigh, and moving that left elbow just a little closer towards your right knee, inner or outer. Last breath. Rise on a breath in. Marichi C. So left knee points up as you plant the foot, bring it up against your right inner thigh. And it's almost like we hug the thigh into the belly as we first find this to gain some tallness. Inhale. Then begin twisting as that left hand comes behind you. Can the right elbow cross? Otherwise, wrap that arm. Good. Then root down through that left palm. Inhale, grow tall, everyone. And as you turn, the gaze can eventually shift left shoulder. Right leg still strong. Toes point up. Inhale. Good. And nice slow breaths. 2 more rounds. Take 1 more. And now inhale, unwind back to center. Left knee opens to the left side like Janu A. But plant that left palm outside the hip. Can root down, reach the right arm overhead, maybe bottom lifts. And it starts off feeling like a side bend. But the more you root through that left palm, can you turn the chest up towards the sky directly above you? Inhale. And lower. Everything down, exhale. Both legs long in front of you. Arms forward as well. Inhale. Keep the heels down as you round your spine. Exhale. Look to your navel as you do this. Instead of your 6-pack sticking up, flatten it out to the sides as you breathe. Continue lowering slowly, maybe 2 to 3 more breaths. Can those heels even root evenly? 1 more inhale and lower. All right, bend the knees, plant the feet for bridge. Arms by your sides, flat palms, root feet, hands, shoulders. Lift the hips, inhale. Definitely interlacing fingers, wiggling shoulder heads underneath. We've found significantly more space through the upper and middle spine today. So draw your chest towards your chin. Back of the head still grounded. Inhale and release that. Exhale. Before we slow down too much, 1 more back bend here, bridge or Urdhva Dhanurasana. It's the same bottom body, but for Urdhva Dhanurasana, up bow, palms can plant above the shoulders, fingers face the body, and elbows point up for the sky to start. Let's root feet and hands. Inhale, rise up to the top of the head, exhale. Elbows now point back, heart reaches back. Inhale, straight arms, lift the head. You can stop at any of those steps. You can come into bridge. Yeah, but those of you in Urdhva Dhanurasana, just hang the head. For some reason, we try to look at our butt. Relax the throat, feel your feet rooted. We did this at the very beginning. Ground beneath, ground within. Last 2 breaths, feel the ground beneath your palms. Notice the stability of your arms. Inhale. And lower, release that all, exhale. Now this can be Supta Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees wide. Close the eyes, but stay with Ujjayi. And on our journey of finding space, finding clarity, this is our means of processing, of understanding. Now hands can help knees together, draw knees into the chest. And just extending left leg long, keep the right knee hugged in. Flex the left foot. And now right leg lengthens up for the sky. Clasp behind this leg, or you can go for the big toe with the first two fingers, right hand. Inhale. By bending the right elbow or both, if it's a double clasp, draw the leg closer towards the face. Exhale. Supta Utthita Hasta Parangustasana. See. But keep this hip dropped. And then use the strength of your right leg, right arm to draw the leg a little closer. Awesome. Grounded through both sides of the bottom so that as this right leg comes in, you sense the space through the lower spine. You feel the releasing. You feel the root energy. On an inhale, bend your right knee, arms to a T, and we'll twist to the left. You're welcome to straighten the right leg, clasp the right foot with the left hand, but continuing the twist, so continuing to reach your right hip towards the front of the room. Inhale. One more. And now bending right knee, come onto your back, hug that knee in. Let's bend the left knee, plant the left foot on the mat, and half happy baby with this right leg. So clasp the outer edge of the right foot, draw that right knee down towards your armpit. And you can stay here or right leg straightens, same clasp. But it's to the side. Yeah, knee towards your armpit. All right, bend the right knee, plant the foot, and second side. So left knee into the chest, extend your right leg long, flex the foot. This is our Supta Utthita Hasta C. So left leg extends up. Your clasp is two hands behind the leg, or first two fingers clasping that left big toe. You're anchored by your right leg and breathing. Use the strength of that left leg, left arm to draw it a little closer towards the face. Okay. And it seems like this hip's a little lower. Yeah. So anchored there, draw this leg in. And I'm just gonna wrap this down just a bit more. We're definitely not moving into spaces to make them tender. But notice what's already a bit more sensitive, what's asking for your attention today. How can you honor that? Care for it, nurture, without moving into excess or exceeding your limits. Last breath, Linda. I'll bend this left knee. Nice and slow, arms to a T, and twist to the right, exhale. So once the twist is happening, then extending that left leg, if you'd like, clasping the foot with the right hand. And continue to draw that left hip forward, front of the room. All right, just about 2 to 3 slow breaths. Last one. Bending the left knee, coming onto your back. As that knee comes into the chest, bend your right knee, plant the foot flat, just gives us more ground. Half happy baby on the left. And so feel how the knee draws down towards the armpit. The leg is out to the side. Now try straightening the leg. Keep the clasp where the hand is on the foot. Good. And then keep that right side bottom down too, now that we're getting this. Yeah. And bending the left knee, plant the foot. Take a breath. From here, extend the legs long for fish, arms by your side. Zip the legs together, just like Shalabhasana. Rooting palms, forearms, elbows, lift the chest, inhale. Throat opens, tippy top of the head down on the mat. Breathing through the nose, slow, peaceful breaths. Feel how open your collarbones are. Let the biceps roll out to the sides, especially as you root through those elbows. And your head, neck, chest all stay this high. You can stay or Uttanapidasana, lift the legs about 45 degrees. Keep pointing the feet, reaching through the toes. Around the top of the head, you can lift the arms so they're parallel with the legs. Press those palms together, breathe slow. 3 breaths. If it's a bit too much, lift the legs slightly higher. Yeah, inhale, lower arms, lower legs. The same way you came in, we exit, palms, forearms, elbows, big breath. Let's close the eyes, turn those palms open. It might feel nice to rock the head, splay the feet, coming into stillness, transitioning to Shavasana as you feel ready. Let's breathe in through the nose, out the mouth. We're gonna try this 5 more times, slower each round. Inhale through nose. Fill. With these last 2, find a slight pause at the top. And letting go of breath control. Releasing and shifting away from all of the work you've done. Land in your body. Feel the weight of your bones. Notice the sensation on the skin. Notice the space inside that you call home. And in honoring your connection to yourself, you honor the connection you have to all things. Here, no longer needing to focus. It's just you as energy. Allow it to move. It breathes naturally. In the letting go, you find float. Yoga means unity. Shavasana. Very slowly sending awareness down into the lungs. Just allowing your breath to show you the way out from sense withdrawal to a harmonious relationship with yourself, and how that plays out, how that is reflected in your world. This all begins with you. You can lengthen the breath a bit. This might mean you move. But always in tune. Now, if you are moving, the arms can reach. And point the feet like a full body stretch. Take a longer breath. And rolling to the right side. Choose here to let go of intention and or dedication. And with the strength of the arms, start to rise. Tall belly, open heart. One final deep breath in to let out a sigh. And palms together in front of heart. And this is you beneath the things we carry, beneath the waves of the mind. It's this essence we move forward into our night with. Let's seal our time with 3 chants of Om, A-U-M. Inhale. Lifting thumbs to Ajna in gratitude. The love and the light within me recognizes that exact same love and light within each of you. Namaste.